Hi guys, my name is Iyanu. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. Happy New Year, I guess. We are in 2026. How does it feel, gal? Today I'm going to be sharing with you the setup of my 2026 journal and planner ecosystem. My planner and journal ecosystem is meant to support where I'm at in life right now, my current phases, my current lifestyle, and I feel like it could be a source of inspiration for you guys. So that's why I want to share what I've come up with and the systems that I've put in place. Things are not 100% complete, but I want to share with you what I have so far, because for me 2026 has been a year for being slow and taking our time and being intentional with the things that we do. And you will see with my setup and my system overall is I'm taking my time. As time goes on, I want my creative juices to flow and inspire me to want to use my planner, as opposed to trying to speed up and be pressured to decorate and fill up things to look good, I guess. I'm not trying to look any type of way. I want my planners and my system to work for me. But of course, obviously, I do want to make them look pretty and beautiful, because I mean, it has to look like me. So if that's something that you're interested in, let's head over to my desk where I can show you guys my planner ecosystem and my setup. See you there. Hi guys, so we're at my desk now and I'm showing you guys my planner ecosystem. We're going to start off with my CatchAll Planner. This planner was initially supposed to be my health and wellness planner. However, I found another substitute because it cuts my setup time in half. The cover, like I said, I made it on Canva. It says the Femme Devotion because I feel like I am devoted to myself this year. Just being my feminine self, femininity, orchids, because these orchids represent the female reproductive system to me. My Esterbrook SD pen. This is my first SD and I love this pen. It is magnificent, and I feel like it goes with all my planners and just all my writing tools, but I just put it here because I feel like it matches, and it just, I don't know, it just looks very pretty. Okay, so this planner is my catch-all. This is the Sterling Ink Common Planner in the size A5. I am an A5 half letter size girly. I do try other sizes, but I tend to always gravitate to this. Planner cover, like I said, I made it on Canva. It says the Femme Devotion because I feel like I am devoted to myself this year. Orchids, because these orchids represent the female reproductive system to me. And again, this was supposed to be my feminine health and wellness journal, but again, it's not. And the Black Hello Kitty. I just love this planner. It's so pretty. And the back just says Iyanu 2026. And that's Miss Black Hello Kitty there. All right. When we open this up, we got ourselves a pretty planner. This is washi tape that I got from the washi tape shop. I just love the colors. I feel like it goes with the aesthetic of the planner and the planner cover. It's gold. It has peacock. I love peacocks. Those are that's like my animal. I have this bookmark from the Aesthetic Dollar. It says be kind to yourself. I just put that there just to remind myself every day. These 3 stickers are from my Dandelion Diary. She's so dope. I am a Gemini, 2026, and this label that I wrote my name. And I got this sticker as a gift. It came in one of my orders from another shop, and I just thought it looked so cute, so I put it there. I also put more washing on this side. I wrote this quote that says, I'll bring you closer. It says, the female body was designed as a source of pleasure, fertility, strength, and creativity. She pulses with aliveness, dripping from devotion, and perfect without performance. She's able to be herself completely, fully, freely. I just love this quote. It's a mixture of two quotes that I just put together that I felt like it spoke to me, and I truly feel like it embodies who I am. I feel like it encompasses who I am and just what I'm trying to stand for in 2026. This year, the glance page is going to be where I track my ovulation and menstrual cycle. I'm just going to use a dot marker. Okay, so for instance, on the 3rd was ovulation for me. And then mine usually runs for 72 hours, so it's usually the 2 days prior to my highest point. If you guys want me to teach you how to track and calculate your ovulation cycle, please let me know in the comment section, and I'll have that be one of the videos, the health education videos that I teach you guys. I feel like devotion is more female centered, so that is my word of the year. And devotion means love, loyalty, or enthusiasm for a person, activity, or cause. And that person is me. Here I am again. I've just put these ID card holders through the sticky back with my pictures in it, some sticky notes. I got this dashboard on Pinterest. I printed it on sticker paper, and I pretty much stuck it to this sheet. I love this page. This is my goals page. I did one for health, wealth, mental, spiritual, social, and inspire or inspiration. And I wrote all my goals for the year. This is my quarter 1. I've only done quarter 1 just to see if this is a system that I like. It says monthly intentions and monthly review. So I want to write everything that I intend to do or accomplish this month, and then pretty much write a summary of if I did accomplish them or if I did not. On this side, I am keeping track of everything outside of pretty much health. So journaling, hobbies, meditation, reading, self-care, social, and studying. Now on this bottom half, it pretty much supplements my personal curriculum that I've been doing since the fall of last year. Every month I want to write the topics that I'm studying. It may be the same for quarter 1. We don't know. Again, I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing to pretty much document the topics that I'm learning. And this will further carry on into my personal curriculum book. If that's something that you want to see, let me know. I don't mind sharing the topics that I'm learning or even just my setup. Let me know in the comments. So as you can see, I did not do quarter 2 or quarter 3 or quarter 4. Again, I'm just going with the flow. Now my monthlies, this was December. It was just me playing around, seeing what I really wanted to put in this planner. So I did my focus of the month, my to-dos. I wrote down birthdays. I wrote down the month, the new moon in Sagittarius. I wrote down the full moon. I wrote down Christmas and Kwanzaa and just decorated. On this bottom half, I wanted to keep track of my sleep and mood just to see if it was something that I would be able to do, if I wanted to put it on the monthlies, if I wanted to do it on the weeklies. And I did learn that I love the monthly version of it because I won't have to constantly be drawing this table. I just draw it once, mark it from 1 to whatever day it is, and call it a day. So this is my January setup for now. It will obviously, as the days goes on, it will definitely get more decorated. And again, I'm just letting my creative juices flow. So I decorated for the New Year's. I documented my self-care because that is something that I want to keep track of. The full moon, this is the new moon. I'm just trying to play around with what works and what doesn't work. But yeah, this is a monthly process. This is how all my months are set up. So now we get into the weeklies. I'll just show you last week because I'm still working on how I want to set this up. So initially in my old Sterling Ink Common Planner, I would split this in half and I would do my meal tracker on one side and my to-do list on the other side. But because I have a separate health journal, I am doing my gratitude on one side and my running to-do list on the other side. And then on this side would be a weekend review. I'm writing affirmations to myself, prayer and divinations. And that's pretty much it. I have not set up this week. We will. But what I did differently for this week was, instead of having a running to-do of all my lists just all over the place, I split it up where it is home, work, and personal. And I'm still going to be doing my gratitude. Now there are some things on this list that I did not get to. So for instance, that would most likely be a personal thing. So I'm gonna write curriculum here. Grocery shopping would be, would that be a home thing? Yeah, let's do that. Grocery shop. So when I write it down somewhere else, I'm gonna put this arrow to mean that I carried it over to the next week. This is going to pretty much be my commonplace, it was supposed to be my journal, but it can still be a journal, honestly. But it's gonna be my commonplace where I write all my little knick-knack notes or whatever that's outside of my personal curriculum. I got this vellum page from my Dandelion Diaries. This sticker is also from her. This sticker I got, I don't even know. This was in my stash from like years ago. Here is that dashboard again. I just made it into sticker paper. So I plan on indexing this page based off of what I put in the back here. This is my monthly or yearly home cleaning, anything home related tracker. This is my weekly home related tracker. So I termed this home stewardship. So basically it will be anything from deep cleaning my appliances to cleaning my walls and dashboards, vacuuming and rotating my mattress, pretty much anything and everything that I could possibly do on a monthly basis goes here. Now on a weekly basis, every room in this house has its own assigned day of the week that I clean, but on a weekly basis I will be using dot markers to pretty much document how often I clean this place up. And this is my routine tracker that I pretty much track everything that I do. I have a daily cleaning list. I have a routine cleaning schedule, a morning routine, a nighttime routine, a kind of midday routine if I have a break during the day, what I could possibly do. And that's pretty much it for me. Again, this vellum is from my Dandelion Diaries. Now, something that I noticed that she did was she had like an animal profile or like a pet profile, I believe. And I was like, oh, that is so cool. I want to do that for my babies. So these are my Aussies, my Australian Shepherds. This is Lola, that's Stagey. I love my babies. So I just decided to put a pet profile for them in this planner. So here's my pet profile for my babies. This is Deji. He is 4. Again, I just did basics with them. I kept track of my babies' birthdays, favorite food, favorite toys. Here's Lola's. One thing I want to note is some markers and highlighters do not go well with this paper. I don't know what Sterling Ink did. Maybe they changed it again like they did last year. I'm not sure. This is my 52 weeks tracker of my babies. I want to pretty much keep track of when they go to vets, get a vaccine, their flea, tick, and heartworm meds, when they get a bath, grooming. So I did it for all the weeks of this year. I wrote down some key notes that I needed to keep track of. And I also have these stickers. These are so cute that I printed out. I bought this on Etsy. Like, it's like watercolor theme Australian Shepherd dogs, and I feel like these look like my babies so bad. Like, don't this look like my babies? Like, oh my gosh, it looks like my babies. This is where I'm going to keep track of their weight. So I weighed my Deji and I weighed my Lola, okay? So this is my reading log. So I got this sticker from My Dandelion Diaries. I got this sticker from Glam, I can't remember, Glam something. I'm gonna tag her down below, but she has really beautiful African American sticker art. And what I plan to do on this page is to write my favorite books of 2026. I'm gonna keep a list here. And I am going to keep track of all the books that I read this entire year. Starting date, end date, number of pages, the book title, authors, ratings, and any notes that I want to keep. I foresee myself using another set of pages, so that's why I made this. Here is my music log. I love this, the way I decorated this page. I think it's so pretty. I plan to keep track of music that speaks to me. Mainly, so far I have been keeping track of it on my phone, but I want to be more analog this year. So that will be where I keep these. And yeah, this is just my music log setup. I love this page, it's so pretty. Again, this is another sticker download that I got from Glam Marks. That's the page. So I got this sticker from Glam Marks. I'm going to tag her down below. This is going to be my media and cinema log. This is kind of how I want to break it down. I have not finished this page. It will get completed though. I have a social media log. And this 2 pages is something that I'm playing around with. I kind of want to do a recommendations log. So I want to do places, restaurants, music, podcasts, books, and movies and TV. So I want to do it on these 2 pages. I just have to spread it out so it looks cohesive and even. But so far I'm loving, I think this is what I'll do with this page. I got them from My Dandelion Diaries, this cute sticker from her as well. And this, from this page on, is where it will be, again, journaling, commonplacing about feminine health, beauty, lifestyle, or any other topic other than what I'm studying for my personal curriculum. And memory keeping will go here. So I got this sticker from My Dandelion Diaries, this beautiful sticker from My Dandelion Diaries. Okay, so this page is my general packing list. It's just going to make packing way more easier, so I'm not racking my brain trying to figure out, oh, what do I need to pack? What should I be packing for this or whatever? Like, I just have an overall list that I can always refer to. That'll just make packing way easier. I have a wish list and a gift list, and I'm loving this idea actually, and I'm going to definitely need more space for another wish list. But again, I have plenty of pages to add. more wish and gift list. But for now, this is things that I want to get. And gift list idea for people who are very special to me in my life. This is where I keep track of that. A visit log and a date log. So I want to keep track of who comes to visit me, when they're coming, what did we do, where did we go. Also, same thing with a date log, which will for now be solo dates because I'm not in a relationship right now. I believe that's it for this planner. Oh no. So back here, what I plan to do, again, more stickers from Glammarks, was going to be, I want to keep track of my body measurements. I want to do my starting weight. Again, this was supposed to be my health and wellness planner, but it did not become that. I wanted to keep track of my body weight for the year and see where I'm at in the beginning and where I'm at the end, and just keep track of my measurements. And what I plan to do in this section of my book is to do anything related to beauty, health and wellness, beauty, glamour magic, skincare routines, anything beauty, fashion. I want to create my custom wardrobe in back here, all things beauty and fashion and things like that. So that would be on this part of my book. This is another dashboard that I saw on Pinterest and I just printed it. I thought it was so pretty and decided to put it back here. This is from the Coffee Monster Co. This is her midliner suggestions for the year. And for so far, I've been following the things. I just put it back here for reference. And it's been very helpful to have. Let me show you my old planner. So in my old planner, right, I used to do my mood, symptoms. I would track my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I would write the supplements I'm taking. Like I would do this, and I would mark my hydration. I would do this every week. So I got tired of doing that, having to fill that out. So what I did instead of having to do this over and over and over every week, because I just don't have the energy for that. Okay, so what I did was I got myself another planner specifically for my health and wellness, because again, this is Notiq, which she's just the best planner covers. Decorated it with just extra cute stuff that I love. I have this key here to pretty much help me mark if anything is related to my menstrual cycle, follicular, ovulatory, luteal phase. And these are the stickers that I'm using. I am implementing cycle syncing into my routine. I have been doing cycle syncing for about 3 years now, and it's the best thing that I've done. Again, because it's focused on my hormonal health as a woman, and because I just like to operate based off of my hormones. This is my planner right here. It says in my feminine energy. I put a heart with flowers. I think it's so pretty. Same lips, same orchid. You know, a girl drinking her tea. And I call this planner system the feminine flow, the fem flow body notes. This is where I'm going to keep track of all things women's health related, feminine health related. And this paper clip I made myself because this is a feminine health and wellness planner. It's all things feminine health and wellness. I felt like what better way than to do a charm that is our reproductive system. I think this is so cute. What y'all think? So again, this is tape from the washi tape shop. I didn't really get to decorate this planner that much because I got it last minute. Again, this is the Journey Planner by Nisha Fernando. And this is the B6 size. As time goes on, I will definitely be decorating it some more. This is a Luna dashboard that I got from 8 Lotus. It's really supposed to go on a personal, but I just tipped it in. I think it's so pretty. So this is my 2026. Again, initially I was supposed to be using my Common Planner, but I ended up switching to this. So I will be tracking my ovulation and menstrual cycle on this page. Now this page is where I'm going to be tracking the same, my starting weight for the beginning of 2026 and my ending weight and measurements for the end of 2026. I'm excited to see where I end up because I am keeping track of things. This is how I decided to do my goals for the year. I put some washi tape up here because I wanted to do it specifically to me and like kind of customize it, and I love it. This is all health related goals. I don't know what I'm doing with these pages yet. I'll figure it out as time goes on. Okay, so for this, I am keeping track of skincare, hydration, movement, if I cooked, journaled, 8 hours of sleep, and over 10K steps. And then by the end of the month, I want to average my weight, my sleep, and my mood. Now, one thing I noticed about this planner is it really has bad bleed through. As you can see, I don't like it, which is why I may not use this planner next year, but we bought it this year, we're gonna use it. I don't have a choice. I'm definitely not one of those, oh, I have to try all the planners and all. I'm not doing that. We don't have money to be wasting out here, so we're gonna use what we have. Now on this type of tracker, again, one thing I love about this planner is the fact that she has multiple trackers here. So she has a quarterly tracker here, and then another tracker here, which is cool. I ended up figuring it out. I'm gonna do a symptoms tracker. So because this is health related, I want to be able to track what symptoms I experience every day, if any at all. So these are typically the type of symptoms that I personally go through or could possibly go through. Like for instance, Monday the 5th, I was experiencing fatigue, headache, and anxiety. So I just used a dot marker and I documented that. And I like this symptoms tracker because it lets me know like an overview of symptoms that I'm experiencing for the month, and I can write notes based off of it and, you know, take it to my doctor if I need to. And you get these trackers for every month, right, of the year. Now, next tracker is we have a meal planner, which is the entire reason why I got this planner was because she included the meals already comes in built into the planner, which completely eliminates a whole step for me, and a vitamin tracker and all the things. So again, I'm playing with this setup for this week and last week. I'm not rushing. I want to see how I will be keeping track of what I eat. Again, I am on an anti-inflammatory and low FODMAP diet, and I'm also cycle syncing my meals based off what phase in my cycle that I'm in. So I'm trying to keep track of my breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, and I try to plan for the next week. Now personally, I put this next week sticker because I felt like, let me see what's there in place of it. So it says meal prep. I don't need a meal prep section personally, so I put next week. So I'm using this next week section so I can document what phase I'm entering, and I can pretty much meal prep meals that I can eat to help me support me in that next phase that I'm going to be in. So I'm also keeping track of my supplements and vitamins. Again, I'm doing it on a weekly basis. I don't take the same thing every week. Sometimes you may see some supplements and vitamins that I take on the same, that are similar to the week before, and what I need to supplement for. Again, I'm not trying to rely on supplements and vitamins. I really want to get most of my nutrition and vitamins and nutrients from the foods that I eat. There is a hydration tracker, there is a supplement tracker, and a weight, workout tracker that you can mark off. And that's really how it is for the rest of the year. You get 52 weeks of this, which is pretty cool. This is my monthly overview. I'm going to, because I'm cycle syncing and I'm keeping track of my health related to my cycle, on this side of the page I write which part of my cycle I'm going to be in for the week. I use dark markers to, again, track ovulation and menstruation. I predict my own menstrual cycle based off of calculating it on my own. Now, did I use apps in the past? Yes, but again, I do not. I want to be more analog when it comes to my health. I'd rather just keep physical documentation. I'd rather use the calendar system, the moon's cycle, and my ability to calculate my own cycle. Again, this is something that I plan on teaching in future videos. So if you guys are interested, please let me know down in the comments below, and I'll try to get that to you as well. I was able to pre-decorate each calendar, each month with a tracker. I just have not selected what color it'll be, but yeah, this is pretty much how far I've got. Now in the weekly view, so I want to keep track of an hourly system of things that I do that is related to health and wellness. So for instance, if I do any type of movement, which can be considered walking my dogs, going to the gym, doing some Pilates, yoga, etc., etc. So I keep track of that, and I started to write down the amount of steps that I took in my walks with my dogs. Then I document the times that I ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If I worked out for the day. I also wanted to keep track of if I have any symptoms. So for instance, on the 3rd, with my lunch, I was feeling gassy, so I wrote that down. With my dinner on the 4th, I was feeling bloating and sluggish, so I wrote that down. And what I also wanted to do on this bottom half of the page, because it's pretty much empty, I wanted to keep track of how many bowel movements I have. I know TMI, but it's good to know. Number of steps total that I took for the day, and any symptoms that I was experiencing. Now, I came up with this last minute. This is brand new system that I'm coming up with, and we're gonna see if I like it. So for instance, again, on Sunday, the 4th, I had 2 bowel movements. Number of steps total that I took for the day was 5,500, and the symptoms that I was experiencing was gas, bloating, and I was feeling sluggish. This dashboard, this is a postcard that I got from, where did I get it from? Atlas Stationery. That's where I got my fountain pen from. And this beautiful card, thank you card from my Dandelion Diaries. I thought it was, I don't know, I just put them together and I made a dashboard out of it. It fits perfectly here. It works perfectly for this planner. So I put it there, and it's pink and cute, and it has stars and the moon and planets and stuff. Anyway, I think it goes with my theme here. So for this week, what I'm trying to see is, I kind of want to do like an overview of how many hours of sleep that I get the night before. I don't know if it's doing double the work, because I'm already documenting that in my monthlies. I don't know, but what I was in my mind, what I'm thinking is I would probably generally be on this page for most of the day, especially when I'm doing like a recap of the day. I will write how many hours, how many steps, how many bowel movements, and how many symptoms, it was symptoms that I experienced for the day. And when I finish writing that, I can go back to here and just dot it. We'll try this setup and see if I like it. I may just totally just wipe this off next week, who knows. But again, I'm just playing around. And this side of the page, I'm just keeping track of any notes related to whatever phase that I'm in. And that's pretty much how this planner goes for the weeks. Then we go into dailies. So what I'm doing is I want to journal every day. And I just went on ChatGPT and I wrote out prompts for the month. Now I may change it. This is just to get me started for the year. And we'll go from there. Then back here are notes pages. What I plan to do here is do a cycle syncing recipe book. I want to keep track of the recipes that I'm going to try related to my menstrual cycle, follicular phase, ovulatory phase, and the luteal phase. Then back here I have stickers related to my health and wellness. So if I go to the gym, I have dinner plates, I have shopping, I have workout stickers, I have pills, I have more groceries, more dinner plates, menstrual pad, I have a menstrual sticker here. I really love this planner setup. Again, I don't know, we'll see. I'm not really loving the paper per se, but the layout is very, very nice. I love it. And yeah, so this is my health and wellness planner. I hope you guys like it. We have a lot to go over on this YouTube channel. I am back, baby. I know I've been missed. I've missed you guys. It's been years. I will do a separate video explaining where I've been, all the things that I've done and been through, and all the things. We'll have a nice little sit down and chat. But I'm really looking forward to really getting this channel started back up and sharing the knowledge, experiences that I've been through, and just I want to share with you guys because I feel like women specifically can benefit from what I know and what I want to teach as a health educator and a nurse to women like myself who are looking for feminine health education and just feminine health and wellness and wealthness. And I'm just so excited to build this community, and hopefully it inspires you to want to do the same so we can have a wonderful and prosperous, purposeful and intentional 2026. So comment down below what you liked, didn't like about my planner system. Also, let me know what topics you want to learn about and what type of feminine health topics you want to learn about. I am open to talk about anything, but for the most part, I really want to share with women the benefits of cycle syncing and how we should operate based off of our menstrual cycle, based off of our cycles. So I want to be an inspiration, a teacher to help educate us on how we can live our lives according to our hormonal cycle. So if that's something that you're interested in, and of course we have plenty of topics to talk about on this channel, please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.